Okay. Are we up? Okay, let me pull up my phone so I can. Maybe my iPad would have been a better idea, but it's already gone. Okay, so let me. Oop. Channel. Okay, there we go. Now I can see the chat. All right, I haven't done a desktop live stream in a while, guys. So I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me. I think my video of me is a little big. Is that like let's do that. Let's do that. Just cause like my refresh rate for me is super low. I got this camera from Walmart, so I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me there. So let's get to it, guys. I got my yogurt. I got my banana. I drank my drink. So I encourage anyone at home, if you're on right now, to grab a snack. Yeah, things are gonna get scary. If you scare easy, grab a blanket. If you don't scare easy, I don't know, just sit back and relax. I'm gonna give a minute. Normally, I don't know. Like, with my shorts live streams, there's like 2 minutes in around there. That's when like people start saying that I'm here. But I'm not sure how a desktop live stream is gonna go. I just want to watch some scary. I haven't seen Slapped Ham in a minute, by the way, guys. So, hey, why not catch up with everyone else? You know. And I'm gonna try debunking some of these as we go. It's just some of these are just laughably fake, and some are scary. And we're gonna find out which is which today. Look, it's a Slapped Ham guy. What's this guy's name? Gavin? He looks like a Gavin. Oh, check this out, guys. This is my Switch 2. I'm working on I'm getting started working on a review for it. I just feel like everyone and their dog's making reviews, and like everyone's got the same opinion on it. And would it really be contributing much? Because I feel like I agree. But here's a cool thing I wasn't expecting. I still use my V1 Switch. In fact, right now, I'm playing on my V1 Switch because the game I'm playing right now, Gang Beasts, doesn't run well on Switch 2. It's all buggy, and there's a ton of shader compilation stutter. And it's pretty much unplayable on Switch 2, which is weird because, you know, shouldn't be like that. So I just so happened to be playing one of the games that is less than playable on Switch 2. So that kind of sucks, you know? So right now, that's why I'm on my Switch 1, playing through Gang Beasts. Game's a sleeper. It's so good. Without any further ado, let's just jump in something.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. If you want to see some
seriously
freaky video clips, then strap yourself in.
Oh, you can. That's loud. I'm gonna lower that. Like that, right there. Okay, we're in. Oh, wait. What are they recording this through? Okay. I think I figured this one out, like, immediately. So, check out this shot here. Look at that. See that? This is a window. And windows reflect light. In fact, you can see some reflection here. It looks like there's like a tree or something, or but there's some reflecting going on up here. You can see, and I am pretty sure this is just the reflection of some dude who's actually way on the other side. Oh my gosh, yeah. And then something obscured him on the other side, and now he's not being reflected. Like, come on, that wasn't even a hard one. And of course they can see it because you can see reflections in real life, duh. Yeah, it's a reflection. What do you mean theorizing? Might have been. Yeah, it was behind a window. We can see that there's a window in front of him in like the beginning of the shot. Slapped ham. Mr. Slapped ham. That was okay. Guys, this first one, I'm considering this debunked. This is just a reflection in a car window they're looking at. That was fun though. But what do we think, chat? What do we think? Do we think that's a ghost? I love yogurt, chat. Okay, I'm paying attention. Wait, what? Wait, was he us making sure we were listening? Why would he say that? Okay, what? Dan Driscoll, Moon Soldier. Why would he say that? So, I know these guys read off of a teleprompter in front of them. Maybe that's it? I mean, but why would that get... No, I don't know, it sounded like... It sounded like he was just talking. When did this happen? Why would he say that? Why would you have an astronaut on the moon? That makes no sense. Well, not astronaut on the moon, but a soldier? What's up there to sold? Oh, I'm getting so much Joe Rogan stuff on here. North Carolina wildfires, astronaut, moon who's a soldier. Okay, no. I think this is this. No. I don't think there's any other way of construing that. Because he said on the moon. Why would he say on the moon? Like, I could see maybe this person is just in, like, they work for the Marines or they work for the Air Force, and they're on the ISS, and he said moon by slipping up. But he didn't, like, catch himself. What? Did he just slip up? Is it more depending on information? Yeah, what did he mean by that? Why did he say... He said it like... I don't know, he didn't say it jokingly. What? Why would he say that? Yeah, what did I just hear? Alright guys, I don't know about that one. I hope he just misspoke. Why did he say that? I don't know. I think jumping to lunar base is a bit much though. But I have no clue why he would say that. Sorry guys, this part of the clip is gonna remain bunked. Okay, this one's a photo. Alright, this one we got here is a photo. I don't know. Do they think that's a person? What the heck? There we go, that's better. Apparently my bitrate's low. What's the phenomenon? Phenomena. Oh shoot, is the video? Thanks for letting me know, Kalena. You can't hear the video. Okay, how about like this? Is that better?
In the original post, the user explained that their father recently passed away, leading them to wonder if this mysterious event could represent a visitation from him.
Alright, is that high enough for you, Kalena? Alright, sick.
Recorded at 12:40 p.m. by their Wise home security camera, the home was empty except for their dog. The couple found it particularly
wait. What was the phenomenon? It was that.
Recorded at 12:40 p.m. by their Wise home security camera, the home was empty except for their dog.
Okay. Okay. Let's take a look-see at this. Let's analyze. Running diagnostics. So, what kind of camera is this? Okay, so they think this is a deceased dad coming
about
through.
Whether the strange phenomenon.
And apparently, his way of visiting is waiting till they're not home, and then turning into a line of darkness and just gyrating in their bathroom while they're not looking.
When captured could be paranormal, or simply a camera anomaly.
Phenomena. Yeah, so I see that the light in here is actually off, and I think the reason we're getting this reddish glow here is probably due to how dim it is in there, because there's like a window or something in here where natural light is seeping in. And, like, yeah, when you have a window like that, you'll have things blocking the light coming in all the time.
In the original post, the user explained that their father recently passed away, leading them to wonder if this mysterious event could represent a visitation from him. Recorded at 12:40 p.m. by their Wise home security camera, the home was empty except for their dog. The couple found it particularly intriguing because they'd previously experienced two similar incidents they believed might be attempts at communication by their late father, though they mentioned this specific occurrence felt notably different and more intense.
If I was a ghost, me personally, I wouldn't communicate with my kid by doing this. I would probably like pop up Obi-Wan style and tell my kid that they have to go to the Dagobah system. That's how I'd
Commenters
go
quickly
about it.
provided possible explanations. One detailed response suggested the shifting light and shadow could be explained by an interaction between the camera's
How you
frame
doing
rate
today,
and the
Kalena?
LED lighting, which
How was your
flickers too
4th of
rapidly
July?
for human eyes to perceive, but can cause visual
Oh, maybe that was hard to hear. Yeah, Kalena, how was your 4th of July?
distortions on video recordings, creating...
Right? If I like popped up Obi-Wan style and was like, I don't know, I don't have any kids, but let's say I named him Luke. I'd be like, Luke, you must go to the Dagobah system. And he'd be like, seriously? Seriously, came back just to me that? I'd just be gone.
the illusion of movement. However, not everyone was convinced by this rational explanation. Many others empathised with the couple's loss and speculated about a genuine
Yeah, Clint, I agree. I don't think that was a ghost. It looked like just something was obstructing the window.
Normal visitation, especially given the emotional context and timing. The original poster expressed a mix of apprehension and comfort at the possibility that their loved one was Rossi Secretos uploaded some...
Oh my gosh, I think... So I have seen videos where people just...
Intriguing footage
attach
capturing a bizarre...
an orb like this via a string to a drone and just fly it
orb
around.
hovering silently in the skies above Yumba.
I don't think it's the case here, though. There's just... I feel like I would... Is that a drone?
Oh, Colombia.
No, that's just a little piece of dirt on my screen. Oh my gosh, you have a pitbull? I love pitbulls, Kalina. How old's your pitbull? I don't think that's what's happening here, but this... this is balloon if I've ever seen balloon,
This mysterious sighting occurred around 3:15 p.m. local time on June 10th, 2025, approximately an hour and a half from Buga, Valle del Cauca,
I love dogs
an
so
area
much,
already
Kalina.
known for similar sightings.
But yeah, you see a ton of these,
According to the original witness, a local farmer, the conditions were clear and calm.
I just don't see what they're getting at here. They're like, hey, I'm gonna visit Earth, and I'm just gonna, do this, like, they're just floating around, and...
With only sparse clouds and minimal wind, making the...
I think I'm both fully dog person and fully cat person, Kalena. I lived with 3 cats. My brother had cats, and I lived with them for a bit, and they were the cutest little guys. I'm not gonna lie. Male cats can get so affectionate. But man, dogs, I just love dogs.
The strange sight, all the more puzzling.
I think in this specific case, this is a balloon we're looking at.
Signs of
but a lot of the other
propulsion,
hoaxes we
adding
have
to its
are like just a little ball attached to a drone.
Interestingly, this sighting closely matches another incident previously reported in Colombia.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm fully into aliens. I think I totally believe in aliens. I just think this instance is a balloon. Like this video.
Where locals spotted an almost identical sphere.
Like, they're not moving that fast, and they're... But I'm fully pro-alien. I believe Bob Lazar, though, that, like, it's a lot more grounded, but also fantastic.
Frequent globally, with similar reports emerging from locations as diverse as San Diego and Manchester.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go to the next one.
Only drive along a highway in Oregon.
Okay, what's gonna happen here? Oh, frick. Oh, frick,
However,
dude.
Moments later, the scene quickly takes a frightening turn.
This dude's he's trying to stop them so we can rob them.
Realizing the imminent danger, the family swiftly puts the
Hit
car
him.
into reverse,
Hit him.
narrowly avoiding a potentially dangerous confrontation.
Hit him.
The video has since sparked intense discussions online, with commenters noting how lucky the family was to react quickly and escape unharmed. Many viewers praised their quick thinking, emphasizing how differently the scenario might have ended had they hesitated.
Now this is scary. This is absolutely terrifying.
According to the
Why was he doing that?
Copied from a surveillance system.
Recently, eerie footage resurfaced from the archives of the 1996 television show Paranormal Borderline,
Ooh, what's
featuring
this?
what some claim could be genuine evidence of an alien abduction caught on camera.
It does appear to be an authentic video.
Some believe the security camera footage reveals the shocking disappearance. And then 2 hours later, the reappearance of an unidentified abduction.
Wait, what just happened?
And some believe the
Okay.
security camera footage reveals the shocking
So
disappearance.
it's 11:16. Oh, and then it
And
skips
2
to
hours later, the reappearance
106.
of an unidentified abduction.
So did you see that down here, where timer was? It starts at 11:16 when they blink out of existence, and then it cuts to 106.
The unsettling video, provided anonymously along with a letter, was purportedly copied from a security camera system and captures a deeply mysterious incident. At precisely 11:16 p.m, the footage shows a man calmly walking through a gate, only to suddenly vanish in a flash of intense,
Yeah, it was
unexplained
exactly
light.
11:16.
In the top right quadrant, a worker
Okay, no, it
walks
wasn't. It
right
wasn't
to
exactly
left through a
11:16.
gate. He disappears here in a flash of light at 11:16 p.m.
The camera continues recording for nearly 2 hours with nothing else unusual happening until the man inexplicably reappears in another bright flash, this time curled in a fetal position on the ground. Clearly disoriented and distressed, he proceeds to vomit before unsteadily staggering out of the front.
Wait, when they say he's in the fetal position, does it show him?
Disoriented and distressed.
I don't see him in the fetal position. I see him on the ground. He's definitely not standing up because we'd see him if he was standing up. But
He proceeds to vomit before unsteadily
maybe he's
staggering out of the
crouched.
frame.
You know?
Vomits, and seconds later, staggers right to left.
Oh, Callan. Yeah, I think I heard that. I used to watch a lot of Slapped Ham. Now I haven't caught up with Slapped Ham in a
The
minute though.
anonymous sender revealed
I
the
hate two
footage
birds, one stone.
originated from a workplace surveillance system, noting that shortly after this strange event, the unidentified worker abruptly quit his job and left the area.
Oh, he moved. He was out of there.
Experts have weighed in with their analyses, contributing to the intrigue around this footage. Yvonne Smith, a respected hypnotherapist and UFO researcher, emphasized that many alleged abductees report remarkably similar experiences: unaccountable missing time, disorientation, nausea, and psychological trauma. She suggested that this footage could be critical proof of a phenomenon widely reported but seldom documented visually. Bill Schneer, a criminology and psychology expert specializing in security systems, also reviewed the footage. He noted that from his preliminary examination, the video appeared authentic. Despite skepticism and uncertainty, the footage has intrigued researchers and remains compelling. Leading UFO researcher Bud Hopkins noted the profound psychological impact reported by alleged abductees and emphasized the importance of further investigation to support individuals potentially suffering from these experiences. The identity of the man in the footage remains unknown, and the circumstances around his apparent disappearance and return are still a mystery. Researchers urged the original letter writer and the
Bang.
individual captured in the footage
wow,
to
that
step
was-
forward, hoping their testimony might finally provide clarity to
I
this
don't know,
unsettling
so
event.
And that's real. What show was this from? Well, he said earlier.
As of now, the footage continues to intrigue, both noting that shortly
Later,
according for near
through a gate.
Yeah.
16p security camera provided anonymous,
Wow, he really covered
featuring
this
what
for-
some claim recently eerie footage resurfaced from the archives of the 1996 television show Paranormal Borderline.
Okay, I'm looking into that because that looks pretty cool. Paranormal Borderline. Alien abduction tape. Okay, I don't trust these. Google, their AI hallucinates a lot. Gemini. Okay. So this is an r/abducted by aliens. So these guys are going to be very biased. We can land Casper site has gotten more into UAP stuff, not just paranormal review. Oh, Casper site. Maybe we'll jump into that later. Let me just have a tab up just in case I want to jump into a Casper site video later. Casper site. Okay.
Coming up next, has an
Oh, it's loud.
abduction been captured on tape?
It does appear to be an authentic video.
Some believe the security
Who is that guy? The guy's. I mean, I believe him. I just want to know who that guy is. The reviewer. like, let's say this is an authentic, like, security tape, right? I'm be honest, I don't know how security tapes work. But if it's on a tape, then it was like, what, recording digital, then put it all out, like, wrote it analog? I'm not sure. But, that is...
At 11:16 p.m.
The camera continues
That's kind of
recording.
crazy. Did he get abducted by aliens? Ah, shoot. I haven't... That's scary. I need to find out if this guy got abducted. I don't know. I really thought this was going to be a little easier to debunk. Let's find the actual episode this was in. What episode is this from? Okay, Alien, it was from 96 series. Alien, abduction, CCTV. What's the show called? Paranormal Borderline. Paranormal Borderline. Well, we will debunk this, guys. We will. Yeah, just for all my people who haven't heard yet in the chat, please don't. Please take Gemini with a huge grain of salt. It hallucinates a lot. It's just not that good. Okay. Paranormal Borderline, abduction footage. Is there no more information on it, though? Where was it from? He said it was from an anonymous letter. Oh! Just the fact that it's anonymous, kind of... I would like it to have...
For nearly 2 hours,
like,
that the
a
judge
credible
also
source.
reviewed the footage.
Other than
he noted
I got it
that
in the
from
mail.
his preliminary examination, the video appeared authentic. Despite skepticism and uncertainty, the footage has intrigued researchers and remains compelling. Leading UFO researcher Bud Hopkins noted the profound psychological impact reported by alleged disappearance and this continues to intrigue.
So does the tape he sent in have the 2 hours of blank footage stored?
Recently, Reddit user NotYoursPB shared
What
a
is
puzzling
that?
video that's been baffling viewers around the internet. Captured in Sydney, Australia, the footage shows an unusual dark mass floating silently high in the sky.
Oh, what's going on? Opera, don't fail me now. Please. Dang, guys, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be thinking about that security footage all night. That was freaky. But like, what's the logic here? Was that letter from the person who got abducted? And why'd they want to remain anonymous? What's that about?
Guy.
Look at the summer sales, those are sick.
Some commenters speculate it might be a technical glitch with the camera or digital artifacts resulting from compression. Others suggest it could simply be a flock of birds or a dense swarm of insects caught in compression.
Oh, is it a
might
dense
be
swarm of
technical...
insects?
Some commenters speculate it might be a technical glitch with the camera or digital artifacts resulting from compression. Others suggest it could simply be a flock of birds.
I don't think
or
it looks
dense
like a
swarm
flock of birds.
Caught in unusual lighting conditions.
Birds fly in very straight paths. You know, like if you were to track an individual bird, you're just gonna see them moving like
as a single
in a
dark
line.
entity. However, the oddly defined shape has led many
These
to
more
wonder if there's
afloat.
something more extraordinary at play.
I'm
Numerous
thinking
commenters have jumped
maybe
to an
insects.
extraterrestrial explanation, hypothesizing that this strange formation could indeed be some sort of alien craft or unidentified aerial phenomenon. The first piece of footage, captured on December 8th, 2024, shows strange, luminous objects gliding silently through the night sky over
what the
a
heck
New
was
Jersey
that?
neighborhood.
Okay, let's look. See these lines here. I wonder what those are about.
Only a few days later, on December 13th, 2024, another Ring camera from a separate location in New Jersey captured a similar phenomenon. more mysterious lights hovering eerily above residential homes. Given that two unrelated security cameras captured strikingly similar events just days apart, speculation has surged. Viewers online have suggested everything from secret military drones to unknown atmospheric phenomena.
Okay, we do have this frame here.
Did everything from
pause
secret
it right
military
there.
drones.
So, you see this huge bloom here? What this tells me is that this very blurry door camera, what it's recording, these lights we have, they're actually like directed. These are like spotlights. And I know that because it's only got very bright here. So right now the spotlight is actually facing the camera, pointing towards it. And then, whoop, you see how it just reduces in intensity like that?
Phenomena.
As it rotates, that means the spotlight has moved. So, it's pretty much got two spinning spotlights.
The strongest discussion is centered around the possibility that these lights could indeed be genuine extraterrestrial sightings.
I'm not sure what vehicles do that, you know? These lines, I feel like these lines are a huge tell. Like, look at that. What the heck's that about? What are those lines about? Guys, I thought I was going to be doing a lot more debunking tonight, but these are actually kind of crazy.
Coming up in our last segment in just a few seconds, we take a look at the extraordinary claims stemming from the infamous Lacerda files. But before we do, remember to hit subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we upload our freaky and mysterious episodes. Few topics within the realm of paranormal phenomena have sparked as much intrigue, debate, and controversy as the Lacerda files. These purported transcripts present a detailed and remarkable narrative.
Okay, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but a lot of the images I'm seeing in this video just feel very AI, you know? And I just... I don't appreciate
From an alleged interview conducted between December 1999 and April 2000 by
it's going to kill originality, and that's
Swedish researcher.
I think once you take the amount of artists creating art and drop it by getting rid of their incentive, then the amount of art you're going to have to train these things off of is the range and diversity you have in the art is going to stagnate, you know? And I don't know, I just feel like it's gonna, art as a whole and image generation is just gonna get stuck at that point in time. So I do know. That's what I know.
Known only as OK, and a reptilian entity named Lacerda. The files claim to unveil Earth's hidden history, humanity's true origins, and the existence of a subterranean civilization inhabited by advanced reptilian beings. The story begins in a secluded house in southern Sweden, where Ole K allegedly met Lacerda, a female reptilian creature who asserted that her species had lived secretly beneath Earth's surface for millions of years. Ole K described Lacerda demonstrating paranormal abilities, such as telepathy and telekinesis. Although Ole K insisted the transcripts were entirely truthful, he initially withheld parts of the documents, citing a lack of permission from Lacerda to fully publish them. Eventually, translations emerged in 2000.
But Lacerda gave him permission to publish the fact that she existed. Why did she draw the line after that?
Spearheaded by Christian Filer and Doug Parrish. Filer himself regarded the narrative as excellent science fiction rather than literal truth, hinting at the skepticism many hold towards the files. Lacerda's interview paints a complex and astonishing account of Earth's history. According to Lacerda, her reptilian species are Earth's original inhabitants,
but where's the footage?
Ancient Terrans who evolved from advanced dinosaur species surviving a catastrophic war 65 million years ago.
Okay, hold up. This Lacerda one doesn't even have any footage. I thought they were all supposed to be footage. Yeah, I'm not wasting my time if there ain't no footage. That's just claims. There ain't no footage. Okay. Let's see. Is there a short? I'm starting to get really tired, chat. Let's do some of this. And
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slacked Ham. We've got some seriously spooky clips for you this week, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Recently shared on the unsettling.
Oh wait, okay.
Here's a quick and creepy one to start our episode off. Recently shared on Reddit by user
Baby cam horror.
BTD024, titled simply, "What could this be?" The unsettling post shows a chilling screen grab from a baby cam recorded at exactly 2:38 a.m.
Oh shoot, that looks like a look at that. You can see a little hand. You can see a little person here. It's definitely darker than the surroundings. But wait a minute. Wait one stinking minute. Oh, look at that cute little kid. Okay, what else could it be? It looks like a little goblin guy. And he's like gonna hurt
We
Shekels.
clearly see a child peacefully sleeping in their bed. However, lurking in the foreground is a dark, shadowy figure disturbingly close to the child's bedside, with what distinctly appears to be a hand reaching upward toward the bed.
Yeah, that totally. That's what gets me. If this wasn't here, I wouldn't care about this because this looks honestly really fuzzy. It kind of looks like it could be a person, you know. This is like the Jesus on toast thing, but this hands are very unique. It's hard to have a hand shape, and the moment a hand shape is off, the mind is so good at telling that it is, and this is just so looks so hand-like, you know.
According to the uploader,
If it
no
wasn't
other person was
140p,
present in the
you know.
room besides the sleeping child. Adding credibility to their claim, they mentioned a dog was also in the room, and it typically barks whenever anyone enters, yet that night it remained silent.
It's so blurry. That's my issue with this. It's just this could be an apple with how few pixels we have.
The post rapidly gained attention, receiving numerous upvotes and sparking intense discussion among viewers.
If it was a video and it could show us the thing moving, that would help clarify things a lot.
Theories ranged from paranormal encounters to trick-of-the-light explanations, but no one has been able to conclusively explain the eerie, shadowy figure. Could this genuinely be paranormal evidence caught on a baby monitor, or is there another explanation yet
Oh shoot, wait a
undiscovered?
minute.
Let us know your thoughts. TikTok user Paranormal with Liv has recently captured the internet's attention by documenting an increasingly chilling series of paranormal events unfolding in her apartment over the last couple of months. The eerie activity began subtly, strange noises echoing through the home, objects mysteriously shifting from their places, and an unsettling feeling of being constantly watched. But recently, the phenomena have escalated dramatically, captured vividly on camera for all her followers to witness. The first clip shows Liv filming inside her home after hearing unsettling scratching noises.
Oh.
Even her cat, alert and uneasy on the couch, seems aware of something.
What is that? It looks like this is a string of Christmas lights, and this is just a thin, sheer drape over it.
Not quite right.
Now, okay, so
Alert and uneasy
let's look at the
on
way that
couch,
falls. Check this
seems
out.
aware of something.
Actually, let's go playback speed 0.25. Check this out.
No.
Okay, let's wait for it to drop. Right. Man, I really... Oh, it's gonna happen. Look at the way the weight hits that. It kind of goes sideways at first. And gets pulled down. Guys, it looks a lot like a cat did that. It's either a cat like jumped on it and wasn't expecting it to fall, or she has a friend behind the door pulling on it.
Liv's
Okay.
boyfriend was outdoor dashing. Left alone at home, Liv again heard unexplained noises and began filming. In yet another hair-raising incident, the apartment's lights began flickering uncontrollably.
Of course she's...
In one particularly disturbing clip, Liv claims she was returning home after a night of door dashing when she spotted something strange.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that guy. Is he gonna move or something, or is this just a decoration?
A shadowy figure can be seen standing motionless inside.
Okay, guys. I've been giving her the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. This kind of just looks like everything she's shown is often just like a person, like just out of frame. This looks like somebody with the sheet over them. No joke.
Shockingly, the figure slowly vanishes from view.
They just squat down. Yeah, no, I'm really trying to give this girl a benefit of the doubt, but it's...
Perhaps most eerie of all, one night while out door dashing again with her boyfriend, they quickly pulled over when they noticed something unsettling in a nearby park.
Okay, I don't even have all the information. This is mighty presumptuous of me, but I think it's her boyfriend. I think she has her boyfriend. Like, she had her boyfriend behind the door. He pulled on the sheet, and he was flicking the light switch, and he was under the sheet. He had that sheet on top of him in the window. Because he's always just conveniently not there. Look at that. If he was in frame, like, well, you've never like pushed the swing before.
These ongoing, unexplained events have gathered a large audience of intrigued followers who anxiously
Unexplained? I mean,
await
like,
each.
only in the most literal sense that she didn't say that she had her boyfriend do it. Like, I don't want to be overly presumptuous, but it just seems like that's obviously the case.
New update. Many commenters expressed genuine concern, urging Liv to seek spiritual guidance. If you want to see more, there's lots of clips over on her wandered around my property.
What's this
Watch
about?
out for this individual.
This person came to my house trying to open my locked door. Oh my gosh. I live alone in an apartment. Please no. And look through the windows and I'm like, okay, my property. Watch out for this person on the east side of town, on the first street. Lock your doors.
On the east side of town, near First Street, make sure you lock your doors.
What am I
The
looking
snapshots
at?
from the security footage show an eerie figure creeping around the property at night. Particularly alarming is the fact that this individual appears to have painted their face completely white.
Why'd they do that?
Disturbingly, this isn't an isolated incident. Numerous residents in the area have reported similar encounters with this mysterious prowler, heightening concerns within the community.
Is this just a
Authorities
criminal?
have been notified and locals are urged to remain vigilant and ensure their homes and vehicles are securely locked. What would you do if you caught this unsettling figure lurking around your property? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
I feel like this dude always just puts in some actually terrifying crime. Like at least once.
This next bizarre clip has been making waves across social media recently. Though the footage itself is believed to date back to around 2015, its resurfacing has reignited an intense debate among viewers. The clip allegedly originates from a live TV interview conducted at a ranch in San Carlos, Uruguay. However, what unfolds next is
So just so you guys know, it says NBL here. That this is live.
Anything but ordinary.
Supposedly.
Oh,
Oh no! Is that a goat? Was that
One
a
of the
cow?
cows seems to suddenly lift off the ground and swiftly ascend
Yeah.
upwards.
Wait.
The
Screw gravity.
cow seems to suddenly lift off the ground and swiftly ascends upwards, disappearing
I'm
from
sorry.
view.
I'm so sorry for that cow, but that's screw gravity. Wait, I need to pull on the clip. Okay. Okay.
screw gravity.
According to those who believe the footage is authentic, the cow was allegedly caught in a beam of anti-gravity white light emitted from an unseen UFO hovering above.
So,
Since
is
its
the UFO
emergence,
just had a
the
frame?
footage
I
is
mean, that's
sparked
funny though. I mean, here's the thing. Do you believe it really is live? Because this means live right here. So this translates to neighbors from or people from this neighborhood, the Pines, are going to install. So this isn't even about. Oh shoot! This is just about something getting installed in the neighborhood. What is a basural? What is that? ¿Qué quiere decir basural? Oh, I think it's like a big trash. It's like a dump thing. Let's see. Acumulación de basura. Yeah, it's just a landfill. So this is literally just about some people in the neighborhood installing a landfill, and they're just live. Why is his face blurred out then? But yeah, then this cow just goes.
Seems to suddenly lift
Screw
off the
gravity.
ground and swiftly ascend upwards, disappearing from view.
I'm sorry, guys. I think that's the funniest thing I've ever done. Okay. Oh man, I've never been happier. No
According to
Spanish.
those who believe the footage is authentic, the cow was allegedly caught in a beam of anti-gravity white light emitted from an unseen UFO hovering above. Since its emergence, the footage has sparked considerable controversy. Many skeptics argue it's merely CGI editing.
Well, if it's live,
However,
then it can't be CG, right? Well, it's It's being streamed live, but that doesn't mean it's happening live. But I don't know. It's just this. What channel is this? N24 San Carlos. Okay, I'm googling. 24-hour fitness news. What am I? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna find these
supporters
guys.
of its authenticity highlight the.
Okay, so this is the YouTube channel Salmones. So let's do that. YouTube. I need to find out if this cow floated away. Salmones vaca volante. Okay. That didn't work. Yeah, Salmones vaca didn't really. Okay, I don't think that name is going to
fact
help.
that it was allegedly broadcast live on television, complicating theories of digital manipulation.
That's just from 2015. Why is it so
later,
blurry?
no definitive explanation or concrete proof has surfaced to confirm
I mean, it's just
stance.
it's so little to work off
As
of.
always,
you know?
I'll leave it to you, the viewers, to
Oh,
examine
channel 2.
footage and decide for yourselves.
Okay, Canal 2 San Carlos.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, should I find it? Is this it?
Reddit user F Taxpayer
Did
recently
I
shared
find
a
it?
rather puzzling video that has left viewers scratching their heads.
Canal 2 San Carlos en vivo. Oh my gosh, guys, I found it. I found it.
The post details an encounter that occurred on January 1st, 2025, near Riviera Beach, Singer Island, and West Palm Beach, Florida.
Yo.
The uploader recounts spending time at the beach.
Okay, well, let's just go. I'm just gonna choose to believe that cow it did this.
Screw gravity.
That was that cow. the little smiley. I love that. Okay, that was that cow.
Of Palm Beach when they
Okay, let's
noticed
do the next
two
one, guys. Let's do the
strange
next one.
glowing orbs floating off in the distant sky. Being a private pilot familiar with local air traffic, the user quickly checked ForeFlight, an aviation tracking app, to rule out any standard aircraft from nearby Palm Beach International Airport.
So,
surprisingly, they couldn't find any matching commercial air traffic that correlated with these mysterious lights. The orbs appeared approximately 10 to 15 miles offshore, and
I'm no physicist, but I'm pretty sure when it comes to the horizon at the ocean, like on a beach, then like light tends to get refracted quite a bit when stuff like this happens. In fact, something happened with clouds earlier. China, a city in the clouds refraction. Like, light, once it gets refracted, it can do a lot of weird stuff.
This video.
Like, this one time, it looked like a second copy of Hong Kong was on top, or I think some city in China was on top of the first city, and turns out it, it's just I'm pretty sure it was just a case of Fata Morgana.
Cooler than the air above. It can make objects appear like they are stacked on top of each other, or in this case, like a city floating in the clouds.
Trippy though. I think something similar is happening here though.
Hovered
just with much simpler
aligned
light
before slowly drifting apart. This unusual sight persisted for over 15 minutes, during which time the orbs maintained their positions, neither approaching nor retreating from the shore.
Yeah, if they stayed in the same spot, that's gotta just be some refraction.
Eventually, they faded out one by one. Other beachgoers also observed the phenomenon, adding credibility to the sighting. Bowie recently uploaded an intriguing series of video clips capturing unusual lights hovering over an unspecified location somewhere in North America.
Oh, what is that? What's that about? What the heck am I...
The clips depict a collection of bright, mysterious lights floating and maneuvering through the night.
Drone swarm. That's gotta be a drone swarm. I was going to Google, like, red line drone swarm, right? Images. That's counter drone swarm. Lights. Yeah, so drones, it's moving like a bunch of drones. I'm not saying it's not alien drones. I'm saying... drone swarms can do some pretty cool stuff, and the way it breaks down the dots tells me that, like, little drones are kind of, like, going out doing their own thing, you know?
Hey everyone, so
Ow, my ears. Check us out. Okay, that's too blurry. Let's do a high def one. Look at that. And they're in this grid just to show off that these drones have the precision to do that kind of stuff. It kind of reminds me of this. But, look at this. There are some differences. And maybe it's just because it's so far away, because honestly, at certain angles it does look like just a bunch of dots.
At times, these...
But then this isn't a drone swarm. I was wrong. Look at that.
Lights seem coordinated, drifting...
Like, ew. Did you see that? Frick.
Drifting smoothly and deliberately, leading some viewers to speculate they might be drones engaged in some kind of aerial display or format.
No. Sorry, those aren't drones. But it looks like drones in this one, so something's up.
Other commenters have suggested that certain segments resemble fireworks or possibly...
What's going on in North America? Just the whole continent. That's
even
funny.
Lanterns drifting in the wind. The original post provides little detail beyond stating the clips were filmed in North America.
And when it does this, what the heck?
No specific location or context, adding to the mystery. Despite numerous theories from viewers, no definitive explanation has emerged. Could these lights simply be drones or fireworks? Or is there something more mysterious at play?
No.
Some astonishing bodycam footage has recently surfaced on the YouTube channel EWU Bodycam, providing a rare glimpse into security operations at the notoriously secretive Area 51 military base in Lincoln County, Nevada.
How are you doing?
What's that?
How are you doing?
Doing great.
Good. Why are you parked here?
Just waiting to get in.
The footage begins as a Lincoln County deputy is dispatched to Area 51 to investigate a trespasser attempting entry.
Yeah, you're not getting in.
I don't believe that.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, you're not getting in.
Okay.
So you need to go ahead and back out and keep driving that way.
Upon arrival, the deputy encounters a man parked outside the gates claiming he was explicitly invited onto the base.
What's bringing you out from New York?
I was told to come here.
By who?
People here.
The man insists he's awaiting clearance, yet he's unable to provide any valid identification or credentials to support his claim.
You need an official badge. Do you have any type of clearance? Take that as a no.
Notably, the video captures interactions with Area 51's highly secretive guards.
What the heck?
Get his insurance information off my computer.
Can you?
Yeah.
What do you need for that?
Just his plate, which we already got, so
Okay.
I'll just go get his information if you're good with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a
See, when
rare
I see
moment,
videos
these-
like this, like these officers at Area 51, they often cover their faces and don't have identification numbers, where you normally find them to protect their identities. And I think a lot of it is just due to the kind of stuff you're going to see at Area 51, and people who are going to be trying to get into Area 51, and media attention you're going to be getting. And it just makes me wonder, like, how much of this is because, like, what's in there, which I think some weird stuff's in there, and how much of it is as a reaction to the kind of treatment they're getting by the media, you know?
These guards speak openly
But I do think there are UFOs in there.
on camera, discussing their standard procedures for dealing with trespassers, including whether or not to conduct a vehicle search.
Are you gonna conduct a search of him, or
We were told to leave it up to you.
Okay.
If you wanted us to do it, if you want to do it, or just leave it as is. I'm thinking just as is. Okay. Just get him out of here.
The deputy questions the visitor, who states confidently that he's been invited by individuals named Jane Clark, Stacey Phillips, Dana Soriano, and Chelsea Strange, none of whom are recognized by security or authorities at the base.
I also
It's kind of weird though that now we're getting a video from the Area 51 guards' point of view. That's funny to me.
know Stacey Phillips,
And the weird guy is the guy trying to break in.
Dana Soriano, and Chelsea Strange.
Okay. Well, either way, you're not getting past the gate.
The man even claims a personal relationship with someone named Mike Hadley, stating he is Hadley's grandson, another claim quickly dismissed by authorities.
Are you sure Mike Hadley doesn't want me down there? I mean, I'm his grandson.
I don't think even if Mike Hadley like is the owner of Area 51 and inventor of it, like I don't think simply being his grandson will give you clearance to enter though, you know?
No?
As tensions mount, the deputy calmly but firmly explains to the intruder that unauthorized entry onto a military installation is prohibited and that he will be issued a citation.
Okay. So, this is a citation
No.
for trespassing on a military installation.
Okay.
Dude, they have been nothing but chill with you this whole time, and then you annoyed them and they gave you a citation.
With it not being a traffic violation, it is court required,
Uh-huh.
and then you'll find all that information right here.
Throughout the encounter, the man remains strangely persistent yet cooperative, ultimately complying with the deputy's directive to leave the area. He is escorted away from the base without further incident, leaving the reason behind his peculiar attempt at entry completely unresolved.
Once they're done with you, I'm gonna follow you out until you get to the highway.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Just don't turn around when I leave.
I'm gonna come back here. I'm done here.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Because if I see you again, I'm just taking you straight to jail.
Viewers are left pondering the man's true intentions and motivations.
What's he up
Was he
to?
genuinely misled, mentally unwell, or simply determined to gain unauthorized entry into one of the world's most secretive locations?
I'll be honest, some con men though, they're pretty good at giving off a show like that, you know? I think he just wanted in, and he thought he could lie his way in there.
This extraordinary footage gives the public an unusually transparent look at security operations at Area 51, a site deeply shrouded in mystery, folklore, and conspiracy theories. What do
Yeah.
you think was really happening here? Let us know your thoughts below. Taps Generous's DUMBS continue to fascinate, intrigue, and divine
Wait, what?
opinions to this day.
DUMBS? What?
Born on April 23, 1947, Phil Schneider was the son of Oscar Schneider, a naval medical officer involved in nuclear technology and the early atomic era. Schneider himself asserted that his father was a German U-boat captain during World War II.
Oh, why would he
claim
assert that?
widely disputed by historical records.
Why would he assert that?
Phil Schneider claimed to have worked as a geologist, aerospace engineer, and structural engineer for various secretive government projects. According to Schneider, his extensive work involved constructing underground facilities for agencies such as Morrison Knudsen, Bechtel, EG&G, and Los Alamos Laboratories. One of Schneider's most sensational claims involved an event at Dulce, New Mexico in August 1979. According to Schneider, while working on the construction of an underground base, drilling operations accidentally uncovered an alien facility. A violent confrontation reportedly ensued between humans and grey extraterrestrials.
Oh, it wasn't
Schneider
abandoned.
claimed 66 military and civilian personnel died during this conflict, and he himself was severely injured by an alien weapon, resulting in severe burns, lost fingers, and extensive radiation damage.
Please tell me there's footage.
Schneider alleged the existence of an extensive network of deep underground military bases throughout the United States.
Okay, I see some footage here. What's this about?
A detailed narrative. Schneider, 1996.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know why Slapped Ham has done this last two videos, but there's no like footage where the content itself is the mysterious thing. For the last index, for his like lists for these last couple, and I don't know. I took that personally, you know. Yeah, guys, I'm getting pretty tired, so I think I'm gonna hit the hay. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe we'll do this more often. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again tomorrow. So yeah, but y'all.